Good afternoon. It's my honor and privilege to welcome all of you here to the greatest stadium in the land, the Rose Bowl Stadium in the greatest city in the land, the city of Pasadena. And particularly to celebrate once again, for the second year, the great rivalry between the Galaxy and LAFC. Last year's game was a terrific celebration, and we anticipate this game and fireworks show to be very well attended, and extend an invitation to all of our neighbors in Los Angeles County to come on out to Pasadena, enjoy beautiful weather, beautiful fireworks, and the greatest two soccer teams that we have to offer. I've been around for some time and can recall when the Galaxy first came to Pasadena. So Pasadena's relationship with the Galaxy spans a couple of decades. And so we are proud to have the Galaxy here. We're proud to have LAFC here as well, but the Galaxy and Pasadena have a very close-knit partnership and friendship. As many of you will recall, the Rose Bowl is the Galaxy's original home for soccer, and I recall myself being at these games and watching the Galaxy play here. So on behalf of all residents of Pasadena, we invite you to come out on July 4th. We invite you to celebrate great fireworks, great weather, and great surroundings here at the Rose Bowl. Welcome to Pasadena, and we'll see you on July 4th. Now I'd like to introduce the best fire chief for the best stadium and city in the land, Chief Augustin.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us on this nice warm day. My name is Chad Augustin, and I'm your Pasadena Fire Chief. As we look forward to the July 4th holiday, fire crews are preparing for increased incidents of fires and medical calls directly related to fireworks. Please remember that a moment of fun can quickly turn into a tragedy with people injured or killed and property lost. I want to remind you that in Pasadena, all fireworks are illegal. There will be increased enforcement throughout the city leading up to the July 4th holiday. Pasadena officials will confiscate fireworks and offenders will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. As you are aware, the temperatures and fire conditions are already elevated this summer. There have been numerous brush fires throughout the state early in this summer fire season. The risks for a devastating fire here in the Pasadena area are very increased. For these reasons, we can not afford anything less than a zero-tolerance policy for fireworks. Did you know that annually, over 10,000 injuries from fireworks occur, and over half of those are to children? Between the threats of fire, injury, and prosecution, I urge you that the fireworks and the fun for the moment are not worth it. So how can you celebrate a holiday safely and have a good time? Attend a fireworks show put on by professionals, like the one that's going to be here at the Rose Bowl. In addition to elevated fire risks, the hot temperatures can quickly cause a heat-related injury to yourself, your loved ones, or our furry friends. Ensuring that you drink plenty of liquids is the best way to prevent a heat illness. Remember, by the time you're thirsty, you're already behind the game in fluid replacement. Please do not forget that the bright lights and sounds of fireworks can cause animals to become so frightened that they run away from home or familiar environments. It is best to leave your pets at home with the music or TV on in a safe location. And remember that the hot asphalt can quickly burn their paws. Finally, on behalf of your Pasadena Fire Department, we wish each and every one of you a very healthy and safe 4th of July. Thank you.
My name is Tim Wellman. I'm the Chief Assistant City Prosecutor for Pasadena. Fireworks are illegal in Pasadena. They've led to injuries, fires, and arrest. Fireworks can be prosecuted in the city of Pasadena by both state law and city law. Under the state law, dangerous fireworks possession, use, sale, or distribution can lead to a time in the county jail of up to 1 year and a fine up to $5,000, depending upon the amount of dangerous fireworks possessed. And some violations based upon the amount can lead to 3 years in state prison and a fine up to $50,000. Now, cities can prohibit safe, insane fireworks, and Pasadena does that. In Pasadena, it is unlawful to possess, sell, use, or discharge fireworks, even safe, insane fireworks, without a permit. In Pasadena, it's also unlawful to possess, store, use, or sell any pyrotechnic device, dangerous fireworks, without an operator's license and a permit. For those who violate Pasadena city law, the penalties are up to a misdemeanor with 6 months in the county jail, a fine of up to $1,000, and you're also responsible for costs associated with the safe disposal of fireworks and all expenses, fines, and fees associated with that. For those who want to bring and use fireworks in Pasadena, please take a step back. Think about your community, your family, and your friends. Set the better example. By following the law, you are respecting and protecting your neighbors, your friends, your family, and yourself. Let's all do our part to live in a safe, respectful, and thriving community. And if you do not, you will be prosecuted. Thank you.
Jens Weiden, I'm the CEO of the Rose Bowl Stadium. I always like going after Tim. It's in TV, I think they call it a transition. So transition from what not to do to what you are allowed to do and what is a lot of fun. So we're so excited to have the Galaxy and LAFC back here again for the second year. As was noted by the mayor, the LA Galaxy, this is their original home, and we're so happy every time they come back. And we're very excited about July 4th. It's going to be an amazing event. It's the premier matchup in Major League Soccer. But we encourage folks to show up early. Our parking lot's actually open at 1:30. The game's at 7:30. And fireworks are going to be about 9:45. So if you think about it, you really get 3 events for the price of 1. You get the best tailgate in all of sports, you get an amazing soccer match, and you get the best and longest running fireworks show on the West Coast. So we're really excited to have everybody out. We encourage you to buy parking in advance, get here early, have an amazing 4th of July and a safe one here at America Stadium. And with that, I'm actually going to hand it off to the LA Galaxy's coach, Greg Vanney, who knows better than anyone what it's like to play here, as he was a player actually when the LA Galaxy played here in their first years. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Coach.
Thank you, and welcome to everybody. We're excited to be here, as just mentioned, from 1996 through 2001. This was a stadium that I played at when I started my professional career. And over the course of that 6 years, many of games played in this stadium, specifically the 4th of July games, are memorable ones between the competition on the field and staying after to watch the fireworks show was always one of the best crowds, but also one of the best fireworks shows around, for sure. So about 3 years ago, I think, Tom came to me and he says, hey, what do you think of going back and playing a game in the Rose Bowl? And between myself and most of my staff who were on the Galaxy teams back in that era, we jumped at the opportunity to come back to the stadium and have another game and have another event here for many reasons, but also personal reasons, just because we remember this place with such fond memories. So we're excited to come back. Last year was amazing. The good guys won, and the crowd was amazing. I think it was the largest crowd in MLS history, so that's also exciting. And the fireworks after lived up to the expectation. So we're excited to be back. I think it'll be an exciting game. You have 2 teams in really good form right now that are fighting for the top of the West, and 2 teams that score a lot of goals. So it should be an exciting night. Come out, enjoy. Should be entertaining, and then the fireworks at the end will cap it off. So I appreciate everyone coming, and thanks for letting us be here. So have a good night.
You know, Greg didn't mention one thing because he's a great coach and doesn't want anything to be, as they say, bulletin board material, but is there extra significance that the fireworks in the sky, but we may have some fireworks in the field because the Galaxy is playing their biggest rival? Can you talk about the rivalry just a little bit, come back up, and then bring up Tom?
Absolutely. I think, again, I'll just go back in history. When I was first here, we didn't have LAFC nearby, so that rivalry didn't exist. So coming back and starting this rivalry for myself with our crosstown rivals over the last few years has been pretty amazing. And with each of these games that we play, where there's higher emotions, bigger crowds, both teams doing well, these games just get more and more competitive, more and more feisty on the field. We have guys across the park who are our friends, or across the city that are our friends, but also guys that we don't love to play against. And so it always makes for an exciting rivalry. It's the best rivalry in Major League Soccer. You get two teams that are at the top of their game in a city like Los Angeles and have such great history. And to be fair to them, they've got a good short-term expansion sort of success in our league. So they're the new guys on the block, and we're the old, veterans from the city that have won more championships than they have and anyone else. So we look forward to this. Again, it's a highly hot contested match, but there's a lot of respect between both sides, but it plays out on the field with a lot of excitement. So we look forward to the game starting on the 4th.
Good afternoon. Our team is thrilled to be back at the Rose Bowl Stadium, our club's original home. I wanted to start by saying a few thank yous to the city of Pasadena and the Rose Bowl. They have welcomed us over the last 2 years. So to Mayor Gordo, thank you. Chief City Prosecutor, thank you. Team, Jens, really appreciate all the work that you did last year to make the game a success, and all the work that's put into this year to make the game hopefully another success. Safety and security is our utmost priority. So we're thankful and appreciative of everything that you do to make that happen. What better way to spend the 4th of July than at the Rose Bowl Stadium with LAFC and Galaxy. We're expecting a great crowd next week with an overwhelming response of LA Galaxy fans and LA Galaxy supporters. In fact, we're proud to report the LA Galaxy supporters sections, including LA Riot Squad, Angel City Brigade, Outlaws, and the Galaxians, who happened to make started here at the Rose Bowl almost 30 years ago, have sold out their sections. We have a great day of events planned for the entire family. Soccer Fest, our gates open at 1:30 for some of the best tailgating, as Jens mentioned, in sports. At 2:30, we have Soccer Fest opening. We will have live music from the U.S. Air Force Band from 2:30 to 5 o'clock, a DJ set from DJ Los from 5 to 6:30. Photo opportunities, face painting, caricatures, LA Galaxy Star Squad, foot pool. We'll have team merchandise available, including special merchandise. For example, Will Misselbrook, our Chief Brand and Creative Officer, is actually wearing today that you can buy only at the game. And other activations, so please get here early. And of course, a variety of drink and food options. Then 7:30, the first set of fireworks will start, a 4th of July celebration. We'll kick it off with the flyover from the Condor Squadron. We'll have a military anthem, pyro, CO2, controlled pyro and CO2 on the field. In-game Galaxy effects. And we're proud to announce today we have Grammy Award-winning Afrojack will be performing pregame and at halftime. So we're very excited about that as well. In addition, we'll have special concessions options. Shortly, Michael will introduce the chefs from Dignity Sports Park and the Rose Bowl, who will give a little bit more feedback. I'm sure some of it might be over here. And the LA Galaxy has a long history of giving back to this community, and it doesn't stop. It continues, and it'll continue coming into this next week. We're hosting John Muir High School girls and boys soccer teams at the match. We will be giving tickets away to veterans and military to appreciation for all that they've done for everybody. In addition, we'll have a community partner in match. We'll be the 2nd Battalion of the Marines of Pasadena, and we'll have a military hero of the match. So finally, I just want to recognize the Rose Bowl staff and the LA Galaxy staff. It's not easy to pull something like this off. It takes teamwork, collaboration, and a really good group of people making it happen. So just a huge appreciation of all the work that goes into both staffs to make this a reality. And then with that said, I'm going to kick it back to Michael Roth.
Thank you very much for coming. We look forward to seeing everybody on July 4th. Tickets are still available. Go to galaxy.com, and we'll see you here. Thank you for coming.